Hello everybody, I am The Worm, and this is Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony demo version. Yes. Yeah, maybe not what you expected, but I've been given some secret knowledge that the demo actually has something interesting to see. I don't know exactly what that is, but I intend to find out, and then move on to the main game. Yes, so I'm very glad to finally be here. It's been a long time. I've played all the Danganronpa games before this one, obviously. I did Danganronpa 1 and 2. Danganronpa 2 was actually the first Let's Play I did on this channel. And I also did Danganronpa Ultra Despair Girls, yes. And so, after all of that, we're finally here at this one. I did also watch the Danganronpa 3 anime, and I did do a little video where I kind of discussed my thoughts about it. And so, after all of that, I'm left wondering, what in the world is Danganronpa V3 going to be about? Now, presumably, if you're watching this one, you've at least gone through 1 and 2. That's my assumption. Maybe it's wrong. I don't know. Maybe you like to play fast and loose with your spoilers, but in any case, I'm going to be going along with that idea. So, obviously, I'm just going to be talking about what's happened in the previous Danganronpa games. But I'm not sure if that'll necessarily be important or not, because I've heard the term reboot thrown around, or something like soft reboot. But of course, you know, I try not to look too deeply on this for when I eventually played it. So I don't know what to expect at all. The Danganronpa 3 anime really sort of, it kind of combined the plot threads from all 3 games, and it had the air of a finale to it, really. And so I think it makes sense that after having watched that, I'm thinking, okay, hearing that this is a reboot or soft reboot or something like that, okay, I can see why that would be, because the different plot lines we had before seemed pretty wrapped up. So yeah, I'm just ever so curious about what that means for this. I haven't gone any further from this point. Let's dive in and see what the demo has in store for us. I don't know how long this will be. I don't know if I can do this all in one episode or not. But let's just see how it goes. Please let me know if the volume is not correct, if it's too high or too low. I'm gonna go with, I'm going to go for it being a bit low first. I would rather it be too low rather than too high starting out. But, yeah. Okay. New game. Let's do this. Okay, please select language, English. Thank you very much. In this demo, you may start by exploring the school or just skip ahead to the class trial. Okay. During the class trial, the evidence you gather while exploring will be presented as you debate. Yes. If this is your first time, it is strongly recommended that you start from the beginning. Well, let's just start from the beginning. I kind of want to see what's going on here. Even though I'm aware of what Danganronpa's deal is. Okay. This is going to be our new cast, I guess? Huh. Well, that was pretty groovy. Definitely a bit different from the previous, or the tone of the main theme was a bit different from previous ones. And what a colorful cast of characters, which is, that's half the enjoyment you get out of a Danganronpa game. Is always, okay, what's the new cast of characters? What are they going to be like, and what's their thing as ultimates? But maybe that won't be. Well, clearly they're all going to be unique in some way, but maybe the situation that we find ourselves in is going to be different than the previous one. Well, of course it is, but well, let's just keep going. Let's just see this. I am okay. This is something I want to talk about. During what I've done in previous Let's Plays is essentially I will read the narration and the inner thoughts of the main character usually, and then I would just sort of let the characters speak if they have the voice acting. But in the latter half of my previous Let's Play, I tried a little experiment where I decided to speak over all the lines, and that was mainly because the voice actors were not speaking English, and I wanted to be able to be helpful to people who say, maybe, because, it's a visual novel, or it was a visual novel, and maybe they just want to listen to it or don't have it on the screen. So that's why I did that. But I found that, for one, I didn't enjoy doing it, and two, I think it took away from, the voice actors and the story, having me repeat all the lines. And I guess three, it kind of took up more time. So I think I'm going to go back to what I was doing before, where I'll read the narration, but otherwise, we will just let the lines go on by. But I do kind of want I want your input on this. If you think that's a bad idea, good idea, or if you have any other ideas that I could, just some advice for what you think would be a better experience, let me know, because I'd always welcome that. Okay. I guess I should start by introducing myself. My name is Kaide Akamatsu. Okay, I did see, they all had those names, but I didn't even really attempt to remember them because, we're going to get introduced to them one by one, I'm sure. However, as I just said, I don't speak Japanese. The only Japanese words I know is just, through osmosis through through various media, that sort of thing. And so I'm sure I'm probably going to be mispronouncing some of these things. Luckily, there is going to be, at least during the class trials, if there should be some English voice acting, so that should probably give me a hint on how they're pronounced. Okay, my name is Kaede Akamatsu. My last name roughly means passionate red maple tree. Doesn't really fit me, but I still like my last name. Huh? Wait, who am I even talking to? I was walking my usual route to school when... Huh? Why is it so dark? Hello. Well, this is a somewhat familiar situation. Yes, extremely reminiscent of Danganronpa 1. Yeah.
Huh? Where am I? Is this a classroom?
Yeah, it's a classroom, all right, but I don't recognize it at all. See, this is where I want advice. Man, I wish they'd just... I mean, I know it would probably cost a lot more, but I wish the voice acting could have continued. Well, now I don't know what to do. Okay, for this demo, I guess I'll read the lines, because they're not going to read them, right? Okay, I'll just read the lines if there's no voice acting. But let me know how it goes. Give me your feedback here, because if you'd rather I just stay quiet and... Yeah, okay. Well, 3 options here. There's voice everything, voice narration only, and then voice nothing. What, well, if I wasn't voicing the lines, if there's no voice acting, why would I voice the narration? Okay, never mind. I'm just gonna keep going and read these. Let me know what you think by the end of it. Why was I sleeping here?
Oh, are you awake? Good morning, Kaede.
I recognize that voice. What?
Huh?
Makoto? What are you doing here? This is already... I'm already taken aback. Okay, huh? Who are you? How do you know my name? Do we know each other? I don't remember you, though. Oh, sorry if I scared you. Let me introduce myself.
My name is Makoto Naegi. I'm the ultimate lucky student.
Yes, you are. Huh. I'm just trying to think about what this means. Or if it means anything. Maybe this demo is not canon at all, and maybe the main game's something completely separate. But I guess we'll just have to play to find out.
Huh?
Ultimate lucky student.
Yeah.
Student at this academy. Every year they choose one student in the whole country by lottery, and they attend this academy as the ultimate lucky student.
I see.
Only one student in the entire country? That's amazing. You must be really lucky. I didn't know how luck could be considered an ultimate talent. I guess. And I'm supposed to be your upperclassman.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you again, ultimate pianist, Kaede. Okay, that's interesting.
Huh?
What? You're my upperclassman? Oh, I'm very sorry, Mr. Makoto. I thought... Hey, don't worry about that. No need for the mister.
Huh?
Wait, now that I think about it, I haven't even introduced myself yet. How did you know I was the ultimate pianist? Oh, information about the new students is public record. I just looked at that. New student? I already attend a high school, though. Hey, Makoto, where are we? What is this academy?
Hey,
Maybe it's best to just show you. Could you try checking that desk? That desk? Hello, Mr. Tutorial Guy. It's been a while. Hey there, I'm sure you're confused right now. You're thinking, where am I? Well, I can't explain that, but I can give a basic explanation. Ooh, a little typo here. But I can give a basic explanation of the controls. Use the L stick to control the reticle on the screen. When you have a target in your sights, press the A button to investigate it. I do have a controller plugged in. I'm wondering if that's why it's telling me that. The right stick controls your view. Get a good look at your surroundings. You can also press the RB button to smack objects around. Notice maybe you might find something amazing. You can always press the left shoulder button to return objects to their original position. So relax. That's different. However, not every object is able to be moved. Thank you for your understanding. Hey, no problem. If you press the Y button, a mysterious investigative power will activate. Sorry, I know this is a lot of information, but if you forget anything, you can click the menu button to view the controls. Investigate the place thoroughly. That's how you progress the story, you know. Well now. Well, that was for the controller. What about on the keyboard? I guess we'll just have to figure it out. Monitor, nothing on display. Barbed wire instead of solid sheets of metal, huh? Okay, I found middle mouse button. Shoots out little hands. Blackboard? That doesn't look like a blackboard. Is this a blackboard? It's not weird to see a blackboard in a school. This blackboard is also an LCD screen. That's something you don't see every day. What kind of fancy school is this, huh? It's just an ordinary locker. I don't know what else to expect from a locker. Let me check the desk. I could see moss outside the window, but there's barbed wire on them. Why are the school windows covered in the barbed wire? Yes, quite.
Hey.
Hey, Makoto, what is this academy? Maybe it's best just to show you. Could you try checking that desk? Yes, yes. Okay, let's see if I remember. It was this? No. Levels. I just saw that. Okay, so that's back from the second, from Danganronpa 2. Can I? Okay, I can't do anything else, really. Alright, let's check the desk. I was resting my head on this desk when I woke up. Ew. I drilled a little on it. Need to clean that letter later. So on this desk, there's a letter. If you want to progress the story, come to the gym. Please be careful, there are other people wandering around. If you talk to them, you'll end up having to listen to their introductions. Deja vu. I've just been in this place before. Sorry, there's no time for that right now. Anyway, come to the gym. Seriously, please. Seriously, please? What do they mean by please? I feel like this is a prank. But I wonder what's at the gym, and who are these people? I checked my desk like I was told, but I'm even more confused now.
Hey.
Hey, Makoto, does this mean there are other people in this academy besides us?
Yeah.
You aren't the only new student. Everyone's waiting for us outside. So is this Hope's Peak? Presumably yes. But... You know, because we have to wonder here if it's... I mean, Makoto's here, right? I wonder when this is taking place and under what circumstances. Okay, it might be good to greet everyone before we head over to the gym. Of course, if you wanted to, you can go straight there. It's up to you.
Yeah.
So, Kaede Akamatsu, are you our main person? Presumably, yes. That's interesting. Wait, I'm a new student. What does that mean? Geez, why is this happening? What the hell is this academy? It's the B button or interacting with the door. Okay. LB, but I should probably just disconnect. Oh my. Can I... Oh, what did I do? Right click. Ooh, look at that. Is this where I think it is? Wait, hey, what's the matter? I told you I would leave it to you, but I do have some advice. The gym is on the first floor, and I think everyone else is there too. Okay. Rantaro Amami.
Hey.
Oh, hey there. You guys got kidnapped too? We both look alright. That's good.
No.
Situation could be better, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Hey.
Hey, let me ask you something. You guys remember how you got here? I don't really remember, but maybe Makoto knows. He seems to be a student of this academy, too. Oh, is that right?
No.
Yes, but even I don't fully understand how I got here. Oh, come on, Makoto. Don't say that.
Huh?
Really?
Actually.
So you don't remember how you got here either? I guess that means everyone here is the same.
Huh?
Everyone. See, there's two. They all said they don't remember. See, others don't remember either.
You got me.
It's like we all have amnesia or something. Haha. Guess so.
That's not true.
But amnesia's a stretch. We're probably just confused. I'm sure we'll remember eventually.
No.
Could be group hypnosis or maybe brainwashing. Soon.
That's a shame.
Otherwise, I'll end up the outcast. The outcast? What do you mean?
How should I put this?
Out here is the only thing I don't remember. You forgot your own talent. Well, that's not the first time we've seen something like that. What?
You got me.
I know it must be some kind of ultimate. I just don't remember. Is that true?
Yeah.
Of course it is, but then I don't blame you for not believing me.
Oh.
I never told you my name, did
My
I?
name is Rantaro Amami. I can't remember my ultimate talent at the moment, but I promise I'm not a bad guy. Nice to meet you.
Ultimate question mark.
Right.
So you saw the documents about all incoming freshmen, didn't you? Did you happen to see what Rantaro's talent is? Didn't say anything about him. Well, that's convenient.
Huh?
Really? He's here by mistake.
What?
Ultimate student without a doubt. Sound awfully sure. Confirmation.
Yeah.
Some ultimates don't want their talent to be known. I wouldn't worry about it. One day your talent will be clear. For someone who can't remember his talent doesn't seem too shaken up about it. Maybe he's lying.
Actually,
It's weird. I'm not that bothered.
Huh?
looking forward to it.
Looking forward to. Okay.
Jeez.
That'll be
Huh?
okay.
No.
Don't worry about it. Thought he would be a pretty chill guy to talk to. I have no idea what's going on in his head right now. Man, okay, I apologize. I feel like I'm not doing... Oops. I feel like I'm not doing a very good job right now. Yeah, it just feels really weird because if I don't... Here's my conflict right now. If I don't say their lines, I feel like just nothing's gonna be happening, you know? I'll just be clicking through. And, well, for one thing, if I'm just reading it, it'll go by quick. You know, and so maybe not everyone will read it as fast. So that's a worry. But then it also feels like there's going to be a large amount of silence. And, I don't know. Something feels odd about that. So, yeah. How about the next one we just try, let's see, with this individual here. You are very intimidating, sir. Gonta Gokuhara. Also, I wish I could look at the menu and change my options, because I feel like the voices are a bit quiet. Let's see here. You are very intense. Okay, let's go ahead and not speak over the dialogue here and see how that goes. So we'll get a comparison here.
Huh? Thank you.
Oh.
Huh?
Sorry.
Okay, so he has a... I see. He speaks very simply.
Cause Gonta gentleman.
Yeah.
Oh. Gonta's name is Gonta Gokuhara. Gonta's talent is ultimate entomologist. Gonta want to become gentleman. Becoming true gentleman, Gonta's goal.
Okay.
I see.
Huh? Maybe.
Sorry.
No. You mean?
Huh?
Uh-oh.
Huh?
But how?
Jeez.
Thank goodness.
Okay. All right, so we got a little comparison there. I was feeling kind of rushed with him, but there, with him we had a version of me saying everything. And then with him I didn't say anything at all. Well, you know, I could still, obviously I'm going to be commenting on things that I find interesting. But just in terms of reading the dialogue or narration, I didn't read it at all. So I really do want some feedback there. If you want me to not be reading it all, let me know. If you want me to read some of it, let me know. If you want me to read all of it, let me know. Because I kind of am feeling conflicted at the moment. Alright. I was gonna say this was gonna be Hope's Peak. You know, in Danganronpa 1, it's that same layout. The classroom, walk out, the door is there, and then you go down this hallway. But now, once we get over here, it's kind of different, actually. It's not Hope's Peak. Well, it might be Hope's Peak, but the design's a bit... Hajime? What are you doing here? You're a sight for sore eyes.
What's up? Yeah. My name is Hajime Hinata. I think I'm a grade ahead of you. But either way, nice to meet you.
Two ultimate question mark, question mark, question mark? That is too many.
Yeah.
Huh?
Okay, part of me is thinking that this demo is, you know, this demo is not gonna be, like, this is a separate thing from the main game. Because, well, I don't know. Let's just keep going. Yeah, that was the sense I was getting. Little fourth wall breaking there.
You're right.
Okay, yeah, so they're just having some fun with it. Hmm? Yep. Nothing we haven't seen before. Alright. Angie Yonaga. What's your deal?
Yaha! My name is Angie Yonaga. I'm the ultimate artist.
Wow, okay. That's, you know, usually you'd think it'd be more specific. Like maybe the ultimate sculptor or ultimate painter. But you've got quite the wide umbrella of an ultimate power here. Oh, that's funny. That's what I mentioned, that sculpting and painting.
So divine! I see. Of course. Huh?
Hmm.
But...
Oh.
Sorry.
Well, alright then. She said some concerning things there, but let's just move past it for now. Nope, okay. Ooh, there's someone in here. What's the... Now, there was definitely a button that let me... Oh! I launched something. Oh! I launched something there, too. What is the point of this? Oh, the spacebar does it as well. How about that? Yeah, there used to be a button that would highlight everything you can interact with. I thought it was the tab button. Hang on. Let me actually get the controller real quick. Okay, yeah, so the left shoulder button, that... Okay, that resets all the things. Okay, so yeah, the Y button they mentioned. Oh, okay, so it's not a one-time scan. Now it's an entirely different... well... What would you call it? It's a mode. It's a different mode of seeing the room. Okay. Okay, so there must be a button on the keyboard that does that. No. Oops. Oh, I found it. I found the button. It is the enter key. Good to know. There we go. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay, Miu Iruma. Hello there.
Hey. Bitch.
Well, that is a very poor first impression.
Hey.
No, who are you?
I'm the gorgeous girl genius whose good looks and golden brain will go down in history. I'm the one, the only, the legendary ultimate inventor herself, Yui Ruma!
Yeah, I was noticing a pattern there.
Sure. Huh? Ah!
Okay. Well, alright then. Good luck to you. Alright. So can I use that mode here? No. Enter key outside just brings up the map. Did we try going out here? Dormitory, you say? Oh my goodness. Look at this place. Locked. Is that our room? Yes, it does. Alright, all locked, I'm guessing. Makoto. I was gonna say, I was kind of taken aback for a second because she really looked like I can't even remember her name. What's the one girl? Do you remember in DR1 the idol girl who was, you know, got real close to Makoto and then she was the first? Yeah, her. She looked very similar because, you know, the long blue hair and all that. So I mean, I don't think this is her, is it? No, it's not.
No?
From afar, she looked very similar.
My name is Tsumugi Shirogane. I'm the ultimate cosplayer.
Okay. Interesting.
I see. I guess. No.
Huh. Okay. Oh my, what are you? He's the ultimate tennis pro, okay.
It's an old story.
Yeah, the volume is definitely a bit off. The voices need to be higher and the music needs to be a bit lower, I feel.
Ryoma Hoshi, the man called the ultimate tennis pro, no longer exists. I'm nothing more than this empty shell.
That's very intense of you.
Huh?
Took down a mafia, what?
Yeah.
Huh.
Jeez.
Huh?
No.
Wow, that's don't know how to process that, so let's ignore it for now. Hello there.
I am Hirumi Tojo, the ultimate maid. Please let me know if you require my service.
Well, you're certainly dressed for the part.
I see. Huh? I do not agree.
I see.
I do not agree. I see.
Well, all right. I think that's everyone. Shuichi Saihara.
Hey,
Nice hat.
Okay. I'm Shuichi Saihara. They call me the ultimate detective, but
Ultimate Detective, hang on a second.
huh?
no.
No. Yeah, that's right.
All right then. Interesting. Not the first time we've had a detective. Oh my goodness. Okay, the gym's over there. Okay. Korakio Shinguchi? Shinguji, excuse me.
What is it? My name is Korekio Shinguchi. I am called the ultimate anthropologist.
Korakio Shinguji. Anthropologist is not my... It wasn't going to be my first guess. I gotta say that. We had an entomologist. Now an anthropologist.
Oh,
Kyo, thank you. That's much better.
I see.
anthropology is. Let's see.
Mm-hmm.
That's correct. Beautiful.
Okay.
Huh?
I.
Yeah, but I feel like you're gonna make it weird.
Humanity is beautiful.
Why do you have to make it weird, man? Dining hall. Huh. Oh, a lot of people. Okay. Okay, let's talk to the little witch-looking person.
Prepare to be amazed. Fall to your knees. I am Himiko Yumeno, the ultimate knave.
Pardon me, not a witch, a mage. Gotcha.
But I'm officially called the ultimate magician.
Uh-huh. I think you would prefer to be mage?
I see. Huh? No. Okay. Huh? That's right. No.
Of course.
You're right.
Nah, it's not magic tricks. It's just all of her magic just happens to conform to previous magic tricks. Tenko Chabashira. Neo Aikido, huh?
Huh? Oh yes! I'm Tenko Chabashira! Yeah! The ultimate Aikido master!
Interesting.
I see. What?
Oh, that is that is not as cute a face.
Huh? Yes! Yeah. That's right!
Uh-huh. Well, all right then. Kaito Momota.
I'm Kaito Momota, luminary of the stars. Even crying children adore the ultimate astronaut.
Wow, okay. I mean, you have to be extremely talented and knowledgeable and in order to become an astronaut at all, and you're an ultimate astronaut? That's pretty crazy. Have you seen Monica? Ah, just in training. Gotcha.
I see.
But you know,
Man, I just had a premonition. If we're ever in a class trial and this guy gets voted off, I'm just imagining what kind of execution would Monokuma design, and I can imagine just send him to space, or something like that. A big rocket. I could see that happening.
Huh?
so
Oh, jeez.
yeah.
Jeez.
Got it.
And what is it that drives you? Why do you care about space so much? Rules. Feel free to eat anything you like. Clean up after yourself. The cafeteria is locked down at nighttime. Okay. Yep. kitchen entrance. Oh my goodness. And nothing in here. Oh, I couldn't even tell what it was like in that other mode. Okay. All right. Man, that is... You're kind of walking out of the door and seeing that figure looking at you. That is not a good feeling. Warehouse.
Hey!
Hello.
Please stop!
I don't know what's happening. K1B0. Can I call you Keiichi? Well, it may not be exactly the same as Hope's Peak, but obviously it's very similar. You know, they had the warehouse too.
Please stop!
Huh?
What is it? That's enough.
Robophobia, huh?
Hey,
Please stop! I am K1B0, the ultimate robot. But please, address me as Kiba.
Oh, Kibo? Not Keiichi? Okay. Fine then. Kibo it is.
yeah.
I'm Kokichiyama, the ultimate supreme leader.
I beg your pardon? What are you, Are you the leader of a cult or a leader of, what, a dictatorship somewhere? What's going on here?
By the way,
Rude! That is not funny. Right? Do not mock me! Yeah.
Idabashi.
But how about this?
hey,
Interesting question. Oof. I see. Well, okay. Well, I didn't get it right. I was thinking cult or dictatorship. Evil secret organization. I didn't get it.
Huh? Huh?
because I'm a liar.
Ah, okay.
Huh?
It's true.
Jeez. That's right.
It's true.
Jeez.
Man, there's a lot of robophobia coming out of Kokichi here.
You can't.
Although, I must say, I will say this, I do like the idea of... Okay, you know, let's just say there's Monokuma, and then there's the remnants of despair, there's all that stuff, right? Which you could sort of say is like a... or like an evil organization, right? You could say that. I just like the idea of... one evil organization kidnapping the leader of a separate evil organization. That kind of tickles me for some reason. So, I don't know. I kind of hope he's telling the truth. But I guess we'll see. Okay. Let us move on. I think we've gotten pretty much everyone other than her. Well, you look pretty normal, all things considered. What's your damage, huh? What's going on with you? Maki Harukawa.
Maki Harukawa, ultimate child caregiver.
Certainly wasn't my guess, but okay.
I see.
You know, unfortunately, I gotta say, it wasn't my first impression.
Huh? That's right. I don't care.
Hey,
That's wrong.
huh?
So what?
Huh. Okay. Well, you know, I know a good bunch of kids that you could probably take care of. Well, one of them is in space right now, but the others are probably still around, I think. Did what the letter said and went to the gym.
Huh?
Yes, she is the protagonist now. Okay.
What? Yeah.
Huh?
It's kind of the theme of the game, Kaide. Don't worry, you'll get it. Is it him? Is it the one and only?
Why, hello there, Kaede.
There it is. Oh yeah. I gotta say, I was a bit sad when in the anime Danganronpa 3 that we didn't get the voice I'm used to for Monokuma, but it's nice to hear him again.
Whoa, that scared me. Huh?
And we got a
Panda?
remix of this song.
Who you calling a panda? I'm Monokuma, the headmaster, you know. I'm kind of a big deal around here. Headmaster? And now a message from your headmaster. You'll all be living out the rest of your lives within the walls of this academy. Wait a minute. You just came out of nowhere, and I don't get any of this. I'm not done talking yet, so please shut up. Thank you. Anyway, if you want to leave the academy, there's a special graduation requirement. I'll explain what this requirement entails. While you live together, you're all responsible for maintaining the harmony
It's simple, really. A student must kill another student.
Kill?
Whether it's stabbing, bludgeoning, slicing, burning, crushing, strangling, poisoning, the method doesn't matter. The student that kills one of their classmates gets to leave. Work hard to make your undesirable means justify the most desirable end.
Don't mess around with us. I would never murder anyone.
Don't you see, Kaede? This is how your story begins.
Jeez.
Oh? Yeah? Yahoo! To the dorms, quickly! You'll know what I'm talking about when you get there.
My room. All right, let's see. Who's the victim? Oh, I know. Yeah.
I'll answer that. Hey, yeah. And another thing.
Hey,
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. Protagonists gotta stick together. Plus, I'm pretty sure you don't have to worry about Makoto and Hajime.
huh?
Oh. What has happened indeed? Trashed room. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. That makes me think something is in the closet. Bathroom door. Get into the shower room, and there I saw... What? No. How can this be? Agakure.
This can't be happening, can it? It can't be. He's dead?
A body has been discovered! After a certain amount of time passes, a class trial will be held!
Huh?
Well, this is just tragic.
Yahoo!
Yasuhiro Hagakure, ultimate clairvoyant.
To tell you the truth... Hey,
Yep, giving us the rules.
Psycho! Pop! Well
Yep, give us the Monokuma file.
now then,
Stop it.
no way!
jeez.
I guess so. Alright, I'm wondering... Oh my goodness, a ton of people.
Sheesh.
What?
It seems as if.
Yeah.
But...
Okay. Death was 1:30 p.m. Uh-huh.
Ew. Yeah.
Hey.
Understood.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I'm curious if the main game is also going to take place in this Hope's Peak lookalike area, because it really does feel like a return to form, right? Going back to sort of DR1 roots. But it could just be this demo.
What do you think? No.
I mean, of course it's reminiscent to DR1. It's extremely similar to, to the first case ever.
For everyone.
Huh?
I do not agree.
You know? What?
That is correct.
Yeah.
Huh?
Then, may I?
Yeah.
Have we checked the closet yet? I want to do that. Oh, okay. Nothing really.
Your no, but
Okay.
always messing around. Damn it.
Okay.
What's the matter?
Fuck all y'all. Listen up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got it.
Out of my way!
Then
Huh? Out of my way! Listen up!
What?
You might be right, but
What was that? Huh? Why, you...
That's not it.
I see.
Wait! Doy!
You know,
What?
come on, man. Not cool.
What did I do?
Uh-huh. Yeah, I was about to suggest that.
Oh, right. What was that?
Well, all right then. Evidence of a struggle. Mm-hmm. Suspicious knife handle. Can we... Is there no way... I want to look at my truth bullets, but I can't. Okay, I think that's everything in this room. Let's go. Nope, I missed something. Is it you, Hajime?
But
yeah.
hey,
Yeah.
no,
Hey,
that's
Huh?
yeah.
I see.
That's wrong.
Yeah.
Do you agree?
Got it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I have more than just a little experience with this. Oh hey, Makoto.
I got it.
Whoa. Mono Cubs.
It's my time to shine.
Is all that remains.
Monotaro.
Not funny.
Monosuke.
Right now, you're on the
Monophony.
of an amazing adventure. Showtime. Hey!
Monokid. Monodum.
Hey. Jeez.
You bastards!
That's right. Ah, jeez.
Is all that remains.
Shut
of
up!
a once powerful nation.
Eh?
That's right!
Right now, you're on the threshold of
Huh?
an amazing adventure.
What are you saying?
Hey.
Hell yeah!
All right!
Veter saying goodbye.
Jeez.
Yeah, I was about to say, they didn't tell us anything.
Jeez.
Okay. Maybe we can leave now?
Hey.
Hey!
Huh?
Yeah.
I see.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Hey!
Huh?
Yeah. Hey!
Huh?
Hey!
No. That's right.
Okay. The kitchen. Let's go. Hey guys, what's going on?
Hey. Yeah. What do you mean? Well,
What?
Okay, little mage.
Okay.
yeah. That's wrong.
Then
Ah, jeez.
That's wrong. But
Yeah, that's right.
what a pain.
Okay. And then Mr. Supreme Leader. Gotta say, he's definitely one of the ones I'm more interested in.
Huh? Right?
how boring.
That's wrong.
Because
That's not true.
well, hold on.
Stop it.
Okay. Let's go to the kitchen. But we're probably gonna have to talk to more people. Hello.
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
Okay. What about you, big guy?
No way.
Yeah. I see. All right.
Going to do his best.
Okay. I mean, Should I be investigating every place? Yeah, it's not gonna let me. Okay. Good to know.
Yaha! Because. Huh? Kazatua says so. So divine. Stop it. Yaha!
Well, you're just always going to be a wild card, huh? Hello, everyone. Hey, Mr. Detective, can you help us?
That's right.
You're right. No,
I see.
sorry.
You know?
Okay. Kyo.
Listen,
Huh?
what is it?
Yeah.
Let's...
Yeah, he knows some things.
Degenerate male!
Well, it's good to know where she stands. Okay, kitchen. I see a missing knife.
Yeah.
I don't remember. I mean, we went into the kitchen briefly, but I did not notice whether or not there was a knife there. I must say. Okay, who's... Yeah, I'm not... Oh, wait, are we talking about someone in here?
You know? I'm sorry. Huh? Yes. Listen up. Good job.
Hey,
No.
I see.
By the way.
Hey,
That's right.
Okay. And Himiko would be able to back that account up. Okay. All right, let's see how it goes.
Huh?
hey,
That's wrong.
you're right. Hey,
Yeah.
A red door. Well, if you insist. The school store? Give me my mono coins.
Hi, hello!
Hey!
Unbelievable.
That's wrong.
Hey!
Huh?
Now then,
Please wait.
you're really bugging me. Huh? Hey!
It's Martyrdom's fault!
Father!
Got it?
Rip him apart with a what? Hmm.
Oh, Gory!
No.
My mood is swinging.
You gotta be kidding me! Hey!
Huh?
Hey, hey! Hey! But,
Huh?
hey! You got me!
Huh? I guess.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Oh, that's true. That's an interesting idea.
Why?
What are you talking about?
Hey. That's...
Aww.
Jeez.
Oh, nothing.
Huh?
Hey. Understand?
How?
Oh, yeah!
Huh?
Yeah?
Ah!
That is not funny.
Leave it to me.
Huh?
Okay.
Ultimate negotiator. I don't know. Okay. Here we go. All right, let's take a look at what we got here. Now this is the demo trial, right? So I'm sure it'll be extra unfortunate if I'm not able to do very well. Okay. Really? What happens if I unplug this? Nope, nothing? Okay. Alright, let's... Yeah, okay, I can use the controller to scroll here. Victim was Yasuhiro Hagakure. The time of death has been 1:30 p.m. Text from... Double stab wound, abdominal region, no other traceable route. Okay, yep. Similar hair color and length are Makoto or Hajime. Yeah, not just several slash marks. That's a lot of slash marks. The blood found on the handle is of a different color. What does that mean? I mean, I'm thinking that means something like it's a different person's blood. Maybe the attacker's blood? Uh-huh. Of course, Tenko doesn't remember specifically who it was. Okay. Oh, look at this. You dislike bicycles. Okay. You get to see their nice artwork, too. Dislikes the ocean. Well, if you like small spaces, and the ocean is certainly not a small space. Okay. Uh-huh. Disorderly cues, fair enough. Really, you dislike humidity, considering where you seem to be from. Okay. Well, I mean, that's fair enough. Hmm. Extraterritorial rights? Yeah, is he a diplomat or a negotiator or something? There's something... Okay. Dislikes cars. Bananas? Is that because people call him a monkey or gorilla or something? Pig feet. Nice hat, by the way. Weird mask. Air conditioning. Vending machines, okay. Alright. Ah, how about this? Finally, okay. Yeah, let's just get the voices much higher. There we go, that's much better. Alright, no saving or loading, so we're just gonna be doing this all in one thing, I think. Okay. Well, let's just, skills. Here we go. Increases max influence. Okay. Increase focus. Okay, it's been a while since I've done a, got this in, right? Yep. It's been a while since I've done Danganronpa, so wish me luck, everyone.
First, a simple explanation of the class trial. The outcome will be decided by your votes. Vote correctly and only the blackened will be punished. But if you vote incorrectly, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will graduate instead.
Hey, do you guys really think that one of us killed Hiro?
Of course.
Gonta, not the culprit!
I'm not the culprit either! Only degenerate males would commit such an act of violence. We've already ruled out half the suspects? Shit, this is gonna be fucking easy!
We can't rule out suspects that way. We need to look at all the possibilities.
Agreed. But what to discuss first? Suspicious places, things, people?
Keo looks creepy. That's suspicious enough for me.
Speaking of suspicious people, how about that one with the strange title?
Oh,
You're talking about the ultimate supreme leader, right? That's super suspicious.
Should you be saying that about yourself?
Now, you'll all have a chance to assert your innocence. Okay, let's begin!
Where should Gonta begin?
We just gotta tackle the suspicious stuff one thing at a time, right?
So Kokichi's talent and Kyo's face are both suspicious. I could strip them both butt naked with my magic, but my MP's low right now. A night in the dorms would restore your MP, but the trial would be over by then.
First, we have to determine what is suspicious and what is the truth. In order to make that clear, how about we start by going over the case?
I agree. If we sort out the details, we might figure out which parts don't add up.
I see. Then let's do it!
All right. Yep. Non-stop debates. Ooh. It's interesting. It feels weird to be back. Can I... Oh, okay. Yep, I understand. I'm curious if they're going to bring in any new things, because I know in DR2 that's when they introduced the statements you could agree with. Concentrate, yep. B point. What do you mean V point?
The victim was Yasuhiro Hagakure. He was a classmate of mine.
Sounds like the victim, Yasuhiro, and the suspect, Makoto, knew each other.
Everyone here is a potential suspect.
Okay.
The murder happened in Kaede's room, right?
More precisely, in Kaede, Makoto, and Hajime's. The three main characters' room.
Even more precisely, it was in the
Oh.
bathroom. So that hero guy
I forgot about some of the mechanics.
must have been taken by surprise while he was in the bathroom. He didn't even have a chance to
Oh, wait.
No,
I understand.
That's wrong.
So the V counter is a specific point on
Hey,
the statement.
Kaito.
Got it.
About the room where the murder happened. I think they fought in there. Isn't that right, Kirumi? That is correct. I entered Kaede's room once before the incident and twice after. Prior to the incident, the room was slightly dusty, but after, it was in a terrible state. Just as Kaede said, we can presume a struggle happened in that room.
Okay, so that room wasn't such a mess to begin with then.
Kirumi, you went into that room too? Yes, to clean it. I do this for all the dorm rooms. But I did not see the culprit or hero.
I plainly saw Kirumi going in and out of the dorms. She was only in each room a short time, and I didn't hear any sort of struggle. So I think it would have been difficult for her to have killed Hiro then.
Which two people fought in that room? We must first make that clear.
What? How simple are we going here?
I get it.
Okay.
Of course. It was Hiro and the culprit.
Huh? Really?
Who else would it be, dumbass? You got shit for brains or something?
Who you calling a dumbass? I'm Kaito Momota, luminary of the stars.
Don't raise your voice like that!
Hey, you two idiots over there. Stop chit-chatting and keep this discussion moving.
Hey! Don't let me in with that idiot! You're talking to the gorgeous girl genius, Mew Iruma!
Yep, you two should be lumped together. Your statements are on the same level.
Judging from the state of the crime scene, after struggling with the culprit, Yasuhiro ran into the bathroom.
Okay. Just gotta seeing Tenka's face every time. Ugh.
But the culprit chased after him and killed him. That's the most likely chain of events.
Yeah, that's probably what happened. Well, Kaede, continue where you left off.
Wait, why me?
Kokichi, don't single out Kaede. In a class trial, everyone needs to contribute.
But you know, if we just have Kaede talk the whole time, this might end sooner.
You seem awfully wary of Kaede. Do you think she'll incriminate herself if we let her talk?
It's not just Kaede I'm wary of.
The discussion won't move forward if we all just point fingers. Like Shuichi said, we need to talk about all the possibilities.
Yeah, what he said. No way Kaede's the culprit.
Kaito, this trial won't go anywhere if you don't suspect anyone.
Cut it out, you degenerates! You're holding up the debate!
I believe Hajime is correct about the circumstances of Yasuhiro's murder. What we have to determine now is the murder weapon.
Mm-hmm.
That took Hiro's life.
You sure? Cause Miss Andre over there looks like she could pummel a dude to death. Let me make this perfectly clear. The art of Neo Aikido is not used for murder. If I had to fight off a male, I'd just throw him across the room.
That, still might kill someone.
Gonta could maybe use fists as weapons, but then Gonta would be no gentleman.
You're calling yourself a weapon?
There was no indication the body was punched. I don't believe fists were the murder weapon.
Then our murder weapon is the knife stabbed into his gut?
I would think so.
Dedoy! You don't have to be a genius like me to know that knife was the weapon!
A knife?
Was it really? What? Okay. Oh my goodness, what is this? In scenes where you have to deduce an image, mine will begin. This mode you have to dig up an answer. Huh? Okay. Okay. Sure, let's try it. New minigame. Okay. Oh shucks. Oh wait, I see it. Well, I did not do this very well. There we go. It's a Knife.
The culprit didn't stab Hiro in the stomach with just any knife, but specifically a kitchen knife, right?
I see. Alright, yeah, so it was narrowing it down.
Huh? Really?
Yeah, I caught a glimpse of it too. That was definitely a kitchen knife.
That's pretty suspicious. Maybe you just saw it wrong.
Well, why didn't you go and look at it yourself? How dare you doubt me?
How could I see a kitchen knife wrong? Everyone knows what those look like.
A knife? I do remember seeing a knife in the kitchen. That could be it.
I see. An excellent deduction from the ultimate detective. Well done.
It's not because I'm a detective. I'm still in training.
You really don't need to be a detective to know that the knife came from the kitchen.
Either way, it's exactly what Shuichi said. One kitchen knife is gone from the kitchen.
Then the one who took the knife from the kitchen is our culprit.
Jeez, who cares about the murder weapon?
What do you mean, who cares?
We can already guess who the culprit is. There's a super duper huge hint already.
Are you talking about the murder scene?
What?
Atua says the occupant of the room where Yasuhiro was killed is the culprit. Well, you say the occupant, but Makoto, Hajime, and Kaede were all in that room.
Wait, you're suspecting us?
Well, the murder did take place in our room. It's understandable that you'd suspect us. But I didn't do it. It might have been our room, but I never even went inside before the murder.
I didn't either.
No, Kaede. Did you?
I tried.
Definitely
It was,
didn't do it.
We actually tried, but it was locked.
After Monokuma told us, I went into that room for the first time and saw Hiro dead.
The murder scene was in yours and the other's room. Also, you were the first witness. If you don't have evidence to prove you're not the culprit, then you're still suspicious.
No way!
Ugh, I already told you it's not Kaede. Suspecting her right off the bat is so mean.
Hey, you're the one who brought it up.
Did I ever say Kaede's the culprit?
It makes sense to suspect the first witness as the culprit. But taking shortcuts like that won't get us the best result.
Maybe. But coming from a suspect, it still sounds suspicious.
But like Hajime said, we can't afford to get caught up in assumptions. We need to talk this over more to uncover the truth. This is a test.
Huh?
This is a test.
I agree with Hajime. We still have many questions about this incident.
As long as there is room for debate, it is rash to decide upon the culprit.
That's right. If we give up now, the class trial will end.
Gonta not good at tough subjects, but Gonta will work hard for everyone's sake.
Says the entomologist.
That's right! We need to work together so we can overcome this class trial.
Everything's gone smoothly so far, but
Huh? Did you say something, Makoto?
no, it's nothing.
Either way, we've got 3 main suspects now.
The culprit is not necessarily among them, but they remain suspicious.
It's not any of them. I believe in these guys.
Ah, nice guy Momota here.
Well, right now, they're the most likely culprits.
Oh, maybe one of them took the knife from the kitchen?
If that's the case, that would be pretty suspicious.
If we can determine who took the murder weapon from the kitchen, that would clear Kaede of suspicion.
First, we should listen to Kaede and the others' testimonies.
That would be best. I'm certain they've been longing for the chance to speak.
That's right. Kaede, are you okay with that too?
Yeah, we have to at least try.
Whoa! Wait a second! I'm all for lively debate, but I won't allow Keiji Kaede to participate!
What? Why?
'Cause STFU, that's why!
Okay, I've been wondering, how are these Mana kids gonna, or Mana cubs, how are they gonna participate in this?
What does that mean?
It means it'll stir the fun up! Get it?
Right now, the fun's just simmering.
Anyway, instead of Keiji Kaede,
We're gonna have someone else deliver their testimony instead.
Just make a shit ton of excuses for why you're not the culprit.
Okay, but before all that, what am I supposed to do? Is it magic? Do you want me to unleash a deadly explosion spell?
That'd be cool.
No, I don't think we need magic. We need to talk about the kitchen knife. Like, did you see that knife? What happened in the kitchen and dining hall? Anything?
Oh, maybe I can help. Alright, I guess I'll just do it then.
Well, she was there.
Kaede, I'll leave this to you. I want you to discern our voices.
now it's time for a new segment to begin. The Mass Panic Debate!
I'm not the culprit.
This is gonna be a pain after all, huh?
What does this mean? All three people are talking at once? Da-da. Oh my goodness. Let's see here. Okay, during Mass Panic, 3 debates will be happening at the same time. Great. Okay. Loud voice dialogue. Yeah. Silencer, huh? Okay, I don't feel good about this, but alright.
I never went to the kitchen.
In the dining
So
hall.
there's no way I could have gotten the knife.
She was teaching me the difference between real magic and a magic trick. It was just the two of us there for my lecture.
If someone was in the dining hall,
Everybody knows the difference between magic and a trick.
also,
I was making tea.
Okay, so yeah,
I was with
I never
Tinko.
went to the kitchen.
very simple early
In the
tutorial
dining
So
stuff.
there's no way I could have gotten the knife.
She was teaching. It was just the two.
Of us there for my lecture.
I hear it! Wait a minute. While Tenko and Kimiko were in the dining hall, there was one other person who went in there too.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that right, Tenko?
Yes, that's true. But I'm sorry, I don't remember who it was. I was too focused on Himiko's lesson to notice the exact degenerate that showed up.
Yeah, you even said you weren't interested because it was a man who walked in.
Then what about you, Himiko? Did you see who came into the dining hall?
That was my question.
Yeah. Now that I think about it, someone was in the kitchen. Someone who's no longer with us.
Oh. What? Psyche taxi? Okay, well, I'm just gonna have to use the controller because I do not know what the controls would be for keyboard. Oh my goodness. The victim. Well, this is quite something. Man, Hajime, he had this, you know, weird... what would it even be? He used a board. And he went around a cylindrical thing, and Kaede gets a whole car. I think she wins that. All right. Yeah, so it's basically the same thing as that DR2 minigame.
Are you saying Hiro's the one who went into the kitchen?
Uh-huh. There's no mistaking that dumb hair of his.
Then the one who took the knife from the kitchen is...
It's reasonable to assume that it was the victim himself, Yasuhiro Hagakure. Whether it was for self-defense or murder, however, remains a mystery.
But that's strange, isn't it? Why would the victim take the murder weapon?
Yeah, that weird. He would stab himself in own stomach.
You're clearly out of your element. I already have this whole thing figured out. That Asuhiro dude totally stuck himself in the gut, which makes this a suicide, baby!
No, that's not possible. As we already discussed, there were signs of a struggle in that room.
Oh, you noticed? I was just testing you idiots, in case you'd forgotten.
It seems that the culprit took the knife from Hiro and used it to kill him.
You mean culprit could be person who not bring knife?
Too bad. I guess Kaede's still suspicious.
And so are Makoto and Hajime.
Maybe we're thinking too hard. Isn't the first witness suspicious after all?
First witness? You mean Kaede?
Suspicion now falls upon you, Kaede. Do you have an explanation?
Hold up! I didn't do it! Ha! Look at her shake like a fucking rabbit! Just relax. This'll all be over once we reach the climax.
So, tell us, Kaede. You're the culprit, aren't you?
No, that's wrong!
Oh. Hit us with the "no, that's wrong" from Makoto.
Yeah, you've got that wrong.
And then the follow-up from Hajime. Those are some powerful statements there.
Oh?
Is Hajime's voice actor different? Makoto, I'm pretty sure, is the same here, but Hajime sounds a bit different to me.
The two leads just said their catchphrases! Finally, this is getting exciting!
Yeah, see, Monokuma gets it.
I believe you, Kaede. You're absolutely not the culprit.
Don't give up now, Kaede. You can't let it in here. For all our sakes, and yours too.
Makoto, Hajime.
Kaede, don't give up hope. Keep going and you'll be able to reach the truth.
You're right. And that's what I wish for too. But how do I prove my innocence?
That's...
Fine. I guess my decisive testimony will help us find our culprit.
Ah, the information that will emerge during the class trial that you had no way of knowing before it. Yes.
You know who culprit is? That means everyone not have to get punished.
Then, after we hear Kokichi's statement, we can take the rest of the day off.
I can finally go back to my warm, familiar bed in the dorm.
Huh? You're used to it already?
Kokichi, if you had information like that, why didn't you tell us sooner?
Well, if I said something that important right away, that wouldn't be much fun. Anyway, the culprit is Makoto.
Huh? What are you saying?
Now, I'm thinking this is demo shenanigans here. So I think it very well could be. Doesn't mean I want it to be, but let's see. A lie? Interesting. Here are the times in a day you have to weak point, lie bullet. So I guess so we hold Y to do that. That's quite interesting. So in DR2 we had to at times agree with statements, and now we can actually lie. That raises a lot of possibilities there. Opposite meaning, okay. Wow. Well, I'll try.
May we hear your testimony?
Well, actually, before the body discovery announcement, I saw Makoto leave that room by himself! I swear!
By that room, you mean the crime scene, right?
Makoto looked like he had just murdered someone.
Before the body was found, I didn't go into that room even once. So Kokichi must be mistaken.
Okay, I see what I need to do.
May we hear your testimony?
Oops.
Before the body discovery announcement, I saw Makoto leave that room by himself! I swear!
By that room, you mean the crime scene, right?
I did not do that.
Makoto looked like he had just
Okay. I had to let go of it.
May we hear your testimony?
Before the body discovery announcement, I saw Makoto leave that room by himself! I swear!
I'll turn this lie into the truth.
I didn't see the V perjury.
Well, ever since I woke up in the academy and up until the body discovery announcement.
Huh. Unless I may have just missed it, but I didn't see the V thing there. Okay.
I was with Makoto the entire time, so Kokichi couldn't have seen him.
I gotta say, just from the outset, this whole lie idea, it sounds much more interesting to me than the agree, or I don't think it wasn't called agree. What was it? You know, the thing where your statement turned blue, and then you concurred with the other statement. This definitely seems like the possibilities are much more interesting, actually.
Kaede, you'd rather choose a lie than the truth, just to protect Makoto?
Do you have any proof to show that I'm lying, Kokichi?
Nope, none at all. I lied about seeing Makoto.
Why, you... Don't mess with us!
For you to make a false statement when our lives are at risk, I am not amused.
I mean, it's a good point, because people, you know, any of these people can lie, and especially if their lives are on the line, why wouldn't they?
I just wanted Makoto to talk, so I simply tricked him into speaking.
Why beat around the bush like that?
Because it's still not clear where Makoto was before and after the incident, right? Oh man. I totally thought Makoto would talk if we started accusing him.
Responding to an obvious lie with another obvious lie? I don't know about that.
Oh yeah! After I heard the body discovery announcement, I checked out the rooms. Kai Idiot was all by herself, and Makoto wasn't even there!
It's weird that they would split up after they found out a body had been discovered. I don't get why you would do that. Can you explain, Kaede?
You wished to protect Makoto. There is beauty in such a wish. But Kaede, your lie is far too fragile and fleeting to protect anyone.
Sorry.
Kaede, tell lie?
You didn't notice, huh?
Thanks for believing in me, Kaede.
We just got dragged around by Kokichi's lies. We didn't clear a single thing up.
Meanwhile, the remaining time is slowly but surely dwindling.
Huh? There's a time limit too?
Of course there is. No one wants to watch a literal non-stop debate. That shit's boring.
Hell yeah! We'd have to rip and tear into your huge guts just to make it entertaining!
We know that Hiro brought the murder weapon, the kitchen knife, and fought the culprit in Kaede's room, where the culprit took the knife and killed Hiro. We haven't narrowed down the suspects at all. Kaede and the other two are still suspicious. That hasn't changed yet.
What a pain. Kaede, just confess already.
I don't need to confess just because it's a pain for you.
Atua says that Kaede is the culprit. I think we should listen to him.
It can't end like this. No one wants it ending like that. So, Hajime?
Leave this to me. Everyone listen up. Like we said, Kaede isn't the culprit.
Do you have evidence that proves that?
Also, I don't tolerate lies from anyone, but especially not from degenerate males. Got it?
It's no lie. I have the evidence. Something was dropped at the scene of the crime. Right, Kirumi?
I think I know what you're referring to. It was on the ground, but what about it?
And there's something else. Kaede, you know what I'm talking about, right? Something off about the crime scene?
Something off?
That thing left on the ground, and the fact that something was off about the crime scene. If we put those two things together, we'll have all the facts.
Is that...
Wait! That's it! I won't let you go any further! Why? Because this is just the demo version!
Oh. Well, alright then.
I look forward to seeing you guys start your real killing game semester!
Hey, how was our acting?
It wasn't too shabby! I especially liked how convincingly you wasted everyone's time.
I was a little worried about the end there. Hope it was exciting enough. Well, since we got through it smoothly, that's it for today.
Smell you later!
Good job, everyone.
Good job. See ya!
Hey! Wait for me!
You stupid!
Uh-huh.
Ah!
This is an announcement!
Oh,
Load this demo save data into the full version of the game, and you'll get a special reward.
Hell yeah!
Is all that remains of a once.
So long, farewell!
Okay. All right. So now I'm confused. So is the main game actually, is this how it actually starts? Since the trial was stopped midway through? Now I'm all confused. Okay, so at a certain part during the beginning of this, I kind of stopped taking things seriously because I thought this was kind of just a, you know, fourth wall breaking, non-serious demo, and I didn't have to worry about thinking about the situation, where we were, or you know, even I thought we were gonna get introduced to the characters again in the main game, so I wasn't even really paying that much attention to the introductions in this demo. But now, the fact that I'm being told to load the save data in the full game, that makes me think we're just going to jump right back into the class trial, which is making me think we really are. This really is how the game starts. Huh. I don't know what to think about that now. Huh. Well, I guess I'll have to... Okay, I should probably wait till the main game, load that save, and if we start right back into the middle of the class trial where we just were, then I'm gonna have to go back and think about, okay, what does that imply for everything we've seen so far? I mean, we just had that little scene with Makoto, Hajime, Yasuhiro, Hiro, and Monokuma, you know, saying, oh, like, they're actors. So, clearly, well, maybe not clearly, but something's going on here. Something's weird. Yeah. Well, so far, characters I'm actually interested in, obviously, the Supreme Leader guy. He's obviously designed to be someone, you know, maybe our antagonist or secondary antagonist, or I have a feeling he's a bit, he seems a bit like our Nagito this time around. Just a bit. That's what he feels like to me. So clearly he's going to be someone to watch. Otherwise, not sure who exactly I'm interested in. The maid seems obviously very competent. She reminds me a bit of Pekoyama from the second one. And let's see, who else was there? There's no one there's no one I'm really that I don't like. And going back to DR2 and DR1, there were definitely a couple characters from those that I did not like, but there's no one I actively sort of dislike. The genius inventor girl, she seems like she could get on my nerves, but I think that's intentional. That seems to be how she's written. But other than that, yeah. We had the Mono Cubs. What's their deal going to be? And then, yeah, the fact that we seem to be in a place that is at least very similar to Hope's Peak. But again, I'm going to wait to see what happens when we load that save data in the main game. Yeah, okay. I'm interested. But if it is the case that we're going to be in a Hope's Peak lookalike, and the fact that Hajime and Makoto are there, I'm really curious, because it feels... I said it during the gameplay, but it feels a bit like a return to form, you know? And I would be okay with that. A return to form to DR1. Because, you know, I actually enjoyed the school setting more than I did the island in DR2. So I like that atmosphere and that sort of condensed feeling inside a building. So I think I could, at least just based on the setting, I could like that more than DR2. Yeah, okay. Again, let me know what you think about me voicing. I was kind of, I don't think I did a very good job early on, but let me know what you think about me voicing things. I did voice a little bit in the beginning, but that felt like it would get tiring very quickly, so I stopped. So if it's not, I mean, again, I mentioned this. My worry is that what tends to happen is I want to follow along with what's being said and read what's going on. And when that happens, I think I get quiet. And then at that point, it's, well, you know, what's the point of me doing this if all you're doing is just, you know, watching the thing without any commentary? And so that's when I get nervous. Or, you know, I feel like I don't have much to say, which, that kind of defeats the purpose, right? I mean, I guess I have things to say now, and maybe at the beginnings of episodes, but then it feels weird where, you know, I have stuff to say at the beginning and end, but nothing in the middle. But I felt like I did have some commentary. It's just, maybe just not enough has happened yet for me to say much. Plus, again, I wasn't taking the story all that seriously because I was thinking it was not going to be the actual story. Okay, let's call it here for now. I'm interested to see what's going to happen when I load the save. This has been Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony demo version. I've been The Worm, and I hope you're all alright, and I hope to see you next time when we get into the actual game. Alrighty, have a good one.